Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to another video. I just wanted to quickly do a video on my opinions about the pricing of Trains in World 3. So first of all, just to quickly speak about other people's opinions I've seen. A lot of people have said that the pricing of the game is steep. Now, that's understandable. Obviously, everyone has different sort of financial issues and what they can and can't afford. So I do obviously appreciate those comments that people have made. Like I say, I've seen these opinions mainly in the Facebook groups for Train Simulator. So yeah, it is understandable. But first of all, a lot of people have been saying that it's a lot of money to pay for the same game. Now, I'm not going to sort of I'm not gonna go too much into this, but I really don't believe it's the same game. I mean, first of all, we're being given so much. At the end of the day, people are seeing it in a very simplistic way that all we're getting is new lighting effects and new AI passengers, and that's it. You're not really, because not only are you being given new things, you also will now have a huge potential of things to change as well. So, like I said, I'm not going to go over everything, but you know what I mean. We have the iris effect now that's been added into Train Sim World 3, where the camera, rather, not our actual eyes, but the camera will adjust to the light, whether or not you're in a tunnel or you're coming out of a tunnel or into a tunnel. We have new rain effects. We have new passenger, whatever you want to call it, passengers, sort of umbrellas, that sort of thing, when it rains. And obviously, uh, yes, that seems very sort of simple. I understand that, but like I say, we are getting a lot when you write it down on paper. Not just that, we're now able to go between Ashford and St Pancras International and between Dartford, etc. So I do understand people's point of view on why, because I also seen that a lot of people are saying, well, we're kind of getting the same route in a way, or we're kind of just having a reworked route for the UK sort of part of the game. Yes, it's understandable. Like I said when I started this video though, not only are you paying for what is currently in the game, you are kind of also with the potential. We now have 90 miles worth of track within the game, which is just amazing. Well, within the Southeastern High Speed, that is. Apologies. So if you just think that opens up to so much capability, for instance, the Brighton Main Line, we can have London Commuter and East Coastway merge together now. Hopefully, that is what they plan to do, because that would make sense. So now instead of doing a service from London Victoria to not to Gatwick Airport, to Brighton, and then think, oh, hang on, I want to go to Seaford. Oh, great, I have to come out of the game again, or come out the session and rejoin and all that sort of thing. So in my opinion, that's a potential so far. We could have the potential to have routes merged, which I don't see why we wouldn't be able to, now that they've managed to sort of lengthen what can be put into a DLC. So that would be nice. And just something off topic real quick. Speaking of the Brighton Main Line, I would love to see in the future either, and I know a lot of people have said this, a lot of people have actually sort of requested that they add another form of train into the Brighton Mainline DLC, whether that be a Class 700 or, in my opinion, I think it should be a Class 455. I understand that they're not in service now, but if they were to bring in a 455, put it on the Brighton Mainline DLC, we could have sort of similar options like we do with East Coast Way, where when we load into East Coast Way, we can choose whether or not we're going to operate the session to have the 313 in service or not. So I think it should be the same with that, because obviously the 455s are technically not in service anymore. I think they should add the same option if they were to add the 455 into London Commuter, and have that same option, or whether or not we're going to hop into the session with the 455 active or not. I think it would be really nice to see. River Games would more than likely be able to do that for them, I would assume. So, like I said, there's a lot of potential in the game, and I think my main focus of the game is its potential, and that is what I would be in my opinion, putting most of the funds towards would be the potential. Now, we just quickly change the screen here. We've got the pricing up here on Steam. So obviously the game has been announced to be released on September the 6th of 2022. This game will, it says here itself, this game will unlock approximately in 3 weeks. So, obviously let's talk about pricing. So the pre-purchase of Train Sim World 3 Standard Edition is $39.99. So, all bar penny, it's £40 pretty much. And then we have the pre-purchase of the Train Sim World 3 Deluxe Edition, which is $44.99. This is currently on sale though, obviously until the 6th of September when the standard edition does get released. Now, I believe for the Deluxe Edition it is quite a bit more. I agree with the price for the standard edition, however the original price for the Deluxe Edition, pretty much £50. I do think that is quite a bit for the Deluxe Edition, when pretty much all you're getting different is Spirit of Steam. So to be honest, although I will be buying the Deluxe Edition, I am technically paying, well, could be paying if it wasn't for the sale, £50 just for the sake of having early access, which, like I say, is understandably quite a lot, especially for most people. That is quite a lot to pay, and I completely agree. So yes, I do agree the pricing is a little bit steep, but like I say, in my opinion, this is what I am personally doing, and I would suggest doing, is just think about the potential. Obviously this game isn't for everyone, so if you don't want Train Sim World 3, then that's completely alright. But if you may be thinking about it and you're not too sure if you want to purchase the game because of the price or because of what is currently going to be in the game, just think, like I say, the potential is absolutely enormous. You know what I mean? Like I say, we've got 90 miles of track. 90 miles not might even be its limit. You know what I mean? We might end up having a DLC a couple of months down the line that's 100 miles, for instance, and we could be seeing routes on the West Coast Main Line or the East Coast Main Line, for instance, Newcastle to Edinburgh or something along those lines. Would be really nice. So yeah, just keep in mind the potential, and obviously, of course, apart from the new features such as the weather, dynamic weather, the rain effects, etc., we've also finally been able to, for people who are purchasing Train Sim World 3, their DLCs on Train Sim World 2 will automatically transfer over as well, which is fantastic, because obviously when Train Sim World was sort of left in the dust and Train Sim World 2 became a thing, a lot of people obviously had those issues where DLCs weren't brought over at the point of purchase, where obviously they're going to be now. So yes, in my opinion, it is a completely different game, and that is just my opinion. Like I say, everyone obviously has different opinions. But yeah, I am going to say it's worth the price, not just because of what is currently in the game or what is currently going to be in the game on the day of release, but because of the potential that we have as well, and the capabilities that the game will also have. So I do agree with the price. It is a little bit steep, however, like I said, just keep in mind the potential. So I'm going to keep it sweet and short, because we have been, it has been 8 minutes so far. I've actually just gone 9 minutes. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below your opinion if you think the price is too high. Like I said, I do think it's a little bit steep, but I don't think it's dramatically too high. So yeah, let me know of your opinions. Let me know what routes you would like to see and what trains you'd like to see. Obviously, I'm a big UK person for routes because I'm from the UK myself. So I would absolutely love to see either a section of the East Coast Main Line. Like I say, ideally, I think it would be lovely to have Newcastle to Edinburgh go along the coast and past Berwick upon Tweed and that sort of area. It would be absolutely gorgeous sort of scenery, as well as would then also able to see locomotives brought in that are obviously operated by LNER, for instance, and maybe even ScotRail and cross country would be nice as well. But yeah, let me know your opinions overall about the game and what you would love to see in the comment section below. I shall have great fun reading your comments. thank you very much. I do appreciate you stopping by and watching this stream. I will see you in the next live stream, which should be Train Sim World 2 on the Cathcart Circle line. Thank you very much. I shall see you there. I do appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you in the next stream.